it's been sold out since it opened back in 2002. There's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Rams. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing, Jones. Being chased out left. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. going to take this one down to the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. To throw is Perkins. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jerron Bentley breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Perkins. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up ship. At the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. This one past the 30 down to the 25.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Going on the ground with Madison. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now Perkins. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw. Perkins. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Tyler Higbee. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll toss to Harris. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We got 4. We got 4. 24 is the mic.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
36.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I'm going from back to you. I'm going from back to you.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Come on. 56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On the option right, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
From the gun on third down, Jones. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Jim, 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 Jim.
Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second and 11 now.
Let's go, D.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Perkins. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On first down, Akers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Oh, some strong running. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Running left is Henderson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This just a 24-yard attempt. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
This is it!
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 24-yard attempt. So we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is Gibson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Perkins. And his throw is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Play action. Perkins rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA. Now on the year. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
24 is the mic.
Hey, check.
Check safety, check safety.
Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Got 4 down.
Check 52.
Swift.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's taken on the 25. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on.
Oh, wide open, complete.